IG's commander and key player 11ran. Good evening, 11ran. Congratulations on the win. What an exciting game,
thanks.
and so well done to make it through to the quarterfinals. You must be feeling very happy right now.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. I'm really happy. We were so nervous after well, at least I was so nervous after the Swedian side.
Yeah.
Like, I knew that it's so hard on Castellum to stop 3 or 4 imps on the north side, so I don't know. I was just afraid. Last set.
Before going into the last set, I mean, after you won the first round in the last set, though, did that sort of calm you down a bit? Did you feel like you could take the 4-0?
I was nervous the whole time. Like, we've had some really bad scrims this week.
Oh,
like,
really?
we've not been on our top.
It's interesting.
And you noticed, like, on the Rodok side that it wasn't... We played so bad. I think Rodok should win on Sandy Bush, but we just played so bad on the Rodok side.
So interesting, yeah, because Vegas actually won 7-1 in this game. So why do you think Rodok's have an advantage?
It depends on, but I think if you have a coordinated inf team, it's so hard there, and the crossbows can shut down the archers if the cav doesn't get the crossbows.
Right.
So I think, generally, I think Rodok should be stronger, but I can be wrong too. Like, Vager won really hard, so...
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I mean, this is the game of Warband, and even though we've all been playing it for thousands of hours, none of us still really understand it properly, in my opinion.
Yeah. Swedia's probably the strongest open map faction right now, but as you saw, Castellum isn't open enough.
Is that what you think it is?
Yeah, I think it's not open enough, so...
That's what gave North the advantage.
Yeah, I mean, when we played there, unless we can actually run for forever, you can't take the engagement. So
okay, you think North's just too dominant? I mean, jabs was a pretty big factor as well there, especially from Wolfpack. Their jabs are really effective.
Yeah, and I don't know if you hear, but I'm pretty sick right now.
Yeah,
so,
Aaron mentioned.
Yeah, my fighting has been off this whole match, but the last round I felt like my jabs,
oh
I
god,
could actually use them.
The triple kill was sick, and the jab double kill as well was awesome. I think you played pretty well throughout the match, though. I mean, you had some really awesome sets. Playing as Vegas in the second set, I think you got like a 6-kill set or something anyway. So I think you played pretty well in spite of your sickness.
Yeah, I was just nervous for the commanding because we played like one really good scrim, but the rest was so and so. Like, we won our matches, but
you didn't feel like your team was playing too well.
Yeah, but now it feels good. Like, we had the communication today, so it was nice.
I'm glad to hear it. I mean, we know already that this IG team that you've put together, it's basically it's pretty much a new team. You don't have really too many players left over from the previous kind of IG guard. So I think you've done a great job putting the team together and making it through to the quarterfinals.
Yeah,
so once again, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. It is a lot of work, and everyone's putting their efforts in. So,
you're proud of your team.
Yeah, I can't wait until we, take the next step. We have like a huge climb still to make, like in our performance. So.
Right.
Do you think you'll be able to step it up?
Yes, I think so.
Who do you have
for next week?
Who do you have in the knockout stage?
I'm not sure. Freelancers?
I think it might be Freelancers, yeah.
Yeah, they're a very strong team.
They are.
Like, I get to hear a lot of varied results in scrims, but they're performing very well in their officials.
Yeah, I mean,
So
69 and 51, yeah.
Yeah. Like, especially, like, their archers are so scary.
What, Menethil and Turtle?
Yeah, I really dread Menethil and Turtle.
They now have, like, Siphon as well. He can play archer pretty scary, too. And,
yeah.
They have a lot of strong
They got
players.
a really good team, and Napoleon is experienced as a commander.
He certainly is.
And, they got some good cav, like Grenade and Vivar, I think. I'm not sure.
I think Vivar's in it with them as well, yeah. Plus they got
they have a really
can play
strong
cav as well.
Yeah, they have, like, a really strong team in general.
Plus, I mean, even, like, players who people didn't really rate before, like Gary and stuff like that, playing pretty well as cav too.
Yeah.
Like former SOE players. So yeah, very, very, very scary team. Is there anything more you want to mention about the match as well? It was so exciting, right? It went to Wolfpack, and then it went to you, then back to Wolfpack, then back to you. Like, what a back and forth. I mean, how do you keep your team kind of focused and positive throughout all of that?
It helps a lot to have like people like Keck and Crazy there to talk with everyone.
They've been through it all,
TeamSpeak.
got so much experience.
Yeah, so it's not just me who's there talking; it's everyone, and it really shows when there's good communication.
So do they help you with commanding as well?
Not too much. Like Kekken helps me with like gathering up people if we split up too much and stuff.
Okay.
And Crazy helps calling stuff for Cav.
Oh, I see.
But otherwise I command. But I feel like Kekken and Crazy is doing a really good job, so there's nothing to say about that. They're
awesome.
helping a lot.
That's very good to know. I think your team looked pretty strong overall. And I feel like, in my opinion, like you seem to be kind of doing fairly well average all round. Is there an area that you feel like your team needs to work on more, like speaking about classes specifically?
Well, like we have some decent archer, like Luther's pretty good, Triari's pretty good.
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, but like we lack that extra oomph in the archery section.
Really?
Yeah, like Triari does amazing, and like Luther does really good too. But it would be nice to have that third archer, that extra shooting power.
I think that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, a lot. If you look at like a lot of the top teams right now, like We Don't You, AE, and freelancers, they've all got like just incredibly scary archer
like
teams.
Four super good archers.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
like
kind of
AE,
crazy.
What do they have? Like Tommy, Neathar,
Razor, LaRue,
like
yeah.
LaRue and Razor carried AE in our match.
Yeah,
like
they
super
were
hard.
absolutely insane. Yeah.
And Razor too, and same with We Don't You. So.
Yeah, they've got like Benedetto and Raiden who are playing off their heads as well.
Yeah, it would be like super nice to have that third extra archer.
Oh, I thought Luther played really well today, though. I mean, I guess he had a pretty good day. What's his story? Where's he from?
Luther's from Poland.
Okay, so he has some pedigree then. He's got it in his blood.
Yeah, the archery, blade, and virus.
Did Luther play in a clan before IG?
He plays some with fire and sword, as far as I know.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Like I haven't talked to him about like what he did before, but I know he plays some with fire and sword.
But this is his first native clan, you think?
I think it's been in one before. He plays in the Polish Cups.
Oh, okay.
Like plays the matches there, so he got experience and he is good.
Yeah, I'm very impressed. He's not a player which I've really heard of much before. Is he just joined the team then, just for this season?
No, he's been like semi-active for a long time, but he started playing a lot more this time.
That's cool.
Like this season, so I'm really happy to have him in.
Yeah, he was impressive today. It's good. It's always good to see like breakthrough players. I love seeing like breakthrough players like come into teams. So that's cool.
Yeah, our fight in the graveyard. I think he got like 3 kills.
Yeah, I think he did.
On the
Sandy Bush. Yeah.
Yeah, on the round we won as Stro Dog. So
that turned out to be a very significant round, in fact.
Yeah, I was surprised they how they defended graveyard, because normally most teams try to attack from the gate, the spawn, and the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
But people always put like a lot of people at the gate, so it's impossible to push, and you can't walk past the gate because the archer stands above and shoots you. So I just sent everyone inside. Like there was some people were confused because I didn't follow and stopped, and I sent everyone around anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And they had both archers and cav outside, and it's like so hard to do anything from there if they're in a bad position. Like Luther did a really good job there, so I'm happy with the performance.
I'm glad
it's
to hear
good.
What did you think? What did you think of? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. You can ask the question now.
I was just given that Ollie's just said how happy he is with the way everyone played. I was wondering why IG a couple of times went down so that Wolfpack were leading. Do you feel you could have done better?
There's a lot of things to do better. Like we had some rounds of Swadia when we engaged them. Like they tried to push us, and we switched to so we had the 3 imps, 4 cav and 1 crossbow, and you can see that the coordination when we go in as imp and cav, that it's a bit off. Like our imps get in early, and then cav comes after, or the opposite. So I just think it's coordination.
Right. I did. There was a lot of good bumping by the cavs, and then the imps finishing off.
Yeah, they did in the fights. They really did a good job. Our
Yeah.
cavs.
But
And
you
like
felt they went
Wolfpacks
in.
too, of course.
Yeah.
Like they also
Yes.
did a good job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
Viridian was great. Although I feel like he choked a little bit in the last set.
Yeah, it happens. Like
Yeah.
I choked on the Rodok side a lot, so like everyone chokes sometimes.
I think Wolfpack really felt a lot of pressure on that last set, to be honest. Like, it
Yeah,
showed
they might
made a
have.
couple
They
of
might have
mistakes.
they might have like relaxed a bit too
Yeah.
much. Like, oh, we had 7 rounds, and then when they lost that one round, it just crashed.
Sent them into
sorta.
kind of panic, yeah. I think that
They're
kind
like,
of definitely
oh,
happened.
thank God we won, and then we take the round and we get a clean sweep, and it's just, oh, what the hell, and you can't really,
Can really set the team spiraling out of control.
yeah. But
Uh,
they did the same, like they just started small and then just snowballed.
Yeah, Nor's
Annoying.
just turned out to be really strong, but I mean, I don't think that's something that we've seen too much on Castellum. Particularly, I don't think that's how the map should always go. It's just how this match played out, I think. Alright, is there anything else you want to mention about the match specifically?
Yeah, Wolfpack played really well, so I don't want them to feel disheartened. They did a really good job, and if
That's
we played next time, they might be the winners instead.
Very respectful.
And I
like
hope we can play them in the next tournament and have a rematch again.
that. That's awesome. I hope you
And
can too.
also, yeah, and well, to everyone, like people who streamed and
Oh no, not shoutouts. Like, I'm just saying, do you want to mention about the match? You can do shoutouts later. Because I still want to ask you a couple of questions about the tournament itself.
okay, anything specific about the match? We could have protected Triari better sometimes, I think.
Well, the thing is, Terraria has kind of always been like really great on staying alive, and that's been one of his strengths, is survivability. I feel like perhaps he wasn't as hot today. Maybe he hasn't been quite as hot this tournament. I don't know.
Yeah, he can be a bit like Triari needs like attention and protection. Like you could see against Poland, on when they played on what map was it? Mountain Fortress.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And they sent their cab over the bridge, and when Triari died, they just died.
Yeah,
Like they lost the whole round after.
but when they had
And
Hives
then-
protecting him,
Yeah, and when they have Hives protecting him, Poland they lost all their cab in like 40 seconds.
yeah, that was crazy.
So
Definitely
it was
watch.
the
Definitely
same-
watch that. Actually, Germany Poland. It's on MBTV replay.
yeah, it's that feeling I have. Like if Triari gets to shoot, I don't think anyone shoots better in the game than him, but he has to be able to shoot.
Yeah. Okay, that's very fair.
But there's nothing more to say. Like I don't want to say too much either about what we can do better, so teams don't copy.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That makes sense. Bit of gamesmanship always. So you're going through to the quarterfinals now. Like, how much practice are you planning to put in for this week? Because let's face it, you have to step up your game. 9-7 against Wolfpack is great because Wolfpack played so well, but you have to play better to beat freelancers. There's no doubt about that. Freelancers are playing at a much higher level than Wolfpack are, so 9-7 isn't going to be enough. What are you going to do to make up that difference this week?
Well, I'm gonna, not be sick to begin with, and
Eat
we're
fresh
gonna
fruit
do-
vegetables.
yeah, we're gonna do our like 5 scrims. I'm gonna play a lot more
5
myself.
scrims. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get as many in as possible. I'll just train with people more. Like I don't think there's too much to do in 1 week, so I'm gonna just take what I've learned from this match and the matches before, and try to put up something that makes us perform better. Like the way we performed against AE on Naval Outpost on the north side.
Yeah.
Like all the rounds were really close, and I was like really happy with how we played
Okay.
that side.
Well, it's good that you were able to take positives from that game as well, even though it was so one-sided.
Yeah, you could see on Verloren that people were a bit down. Like in IG, and it was hard for us to continue.
Yeah.
when we were down like that, but like if you looked at naval outpost on the north side, it was like I really felt like a lot of runs were close, and if we can play like that and just iron out some mistakes, like not crash into walls with Cav,
Yeah.
like make sure Triara doesn't die next time and stuff like that. Yeah, just general stuff like
Easier said than done, though.
Imp don't leave the walls from Cav and blah blah blah. Then we can at least do a lot better.
Okay, I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, I hope we get to stream the match. We are planning to stream all the quarterfinals. Please don't play on Sunday 19 PST. That would make it so much better for me, so I could stream it. But in any case, I wish you the best of luck. Aaron, do you have any more questions?
No, but yeah, I wish you the best of luck, Ollie. Hope IG does well.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for giving us a brilliant show and a brilliant match to stream. Once again, congratulations. Do you have any shout-outs, Oliveran?
Yeah, now. Yeah, as I said to Wolfpack, I hope they don't feel bad. They did good. Well, to everyone in IG, to you guys that you're streaming, and
Oh, our pleasure.
well, to everyone that actually keeps continuing to keep the community up. Like, Warband could have died like 3 years ago. It went into a real big slump, but it's picked up so much now, and it's really fun to actually be able to play tournaments like this.
Oh,
With
yeah.
like streams and Twitter announcements and big threads and, you know. No, I'm really happy about it. It's
Ah.
really fun to see.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think the community's in a great, healthy state, and I'm just looking forward to the quarterfinals now, and our last second place match as well, which is tomorrow. Oh, I want to give a shout out for you as well, which is follow IG at IG_IGMC. Oh, wait, sorry, or at IG_MGC. Is that right?
Yeah, it's right.
Make sure you follow them on Twitter. No one ever gives a shout out to their Twitter, which is a shame because it's really important. Okay, I'm
No,
gonna.
I don't manage it, so I never remember it.
Who does?
I'm actually not sure. Aaron, you used to manage it.
Yes. I think since I left, I'm not
Maybe
sure
we should merge
anybody-
you in again.
Someone will take over it.
Yeah, I'll harass Gavin.
Aaron Wen, one of her 1,000 Twitter accounts, managing various different things, favoriting and retweeting everything.
Yeah.
Doubling. It's always like I get one notification, put my phone down, then the next one comes. Ah! Anyway, well, that's nonsense. Thanks so much, Oliver, for speaking to us. Good night and good luck.
Yeah, thanks for the interview. See you guys.
Take care.
Good night.
Okay then. How lovely. What a lovely chap. And
Yeah, he is.
so nice to hear from him. It's going to be very difficult for them, I guess, though, against freelancers. I wonder if they can do it. I wonder if they can prove me wrong. Aaron, thank you so much for casting with me. It's always a pleasure.
Oh, thank you for asking me.
Would you like to do the shout-outs for our sponsors?
Oh, yeah, well, thanks to Razer, it's really made a huge difference. Apart from anything else, I love the adverts. They're beginning to feel like old friends now. But yeah, thanks to Razer for sponsoring us. I know they've got something planned for the final as well, so make sure you follow the channel and follow us on Twitter.
Do that as well.
Yeah, and without the servers we wouldn't have a tournament. Game servers have given us 4 servers and a prize. Mark Mods have given us 4 servers and a prize. We've got Wolfpack, right, giving us servers as well. And of course Telwells.
And
They don't
Samurai.
count as a sponsor. I said Samurai.
Did you?
Did you miss that?
We did miss it. You've got to use your outside voice when you're speaking on the street, Aaron, so we can
Sorry,
hear
should I shout?
you. A little bit.
But we've got a lovely lot of servers for this tournament. So many, in fact, that the UCL are now using them as well.
Brilliant. Okay, lovely shout-outs. Do you have any of your own personal shout-outs to make? Whose birthday has it been in IG? That's what I want to know.
I haven't got any birthdays that I know
Oh, that's right.
this week, yeah, but I want to shout out to you actually because things were really stressful when we were trying to get the last lot of match checks done, and you did half of them, and it's not your job, but thank you very much for doing that. That made a huge difference.
I would say it's my pleasure. It's not, but I'm still glad
But
I
you
got done
did it
as well.
anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. And we now have Harmon and Tardet joining the admin team, and that's really going to help out.
Beautiful.
Um,
What heroes?
So Yeah, thank you for them for taking it on at a difficult time. Yeah, it's heroic of them to jump in.
True that. Okay, is that it?
Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
Also, follow Aaron Wen at ArrowTrewent. Follow at M&B Comp, which Aaron Wen also manages, along with myself and Naru. Get involved on Twitter, it's lots of fun. Hashtag ECS. I still haven't got that on the stream. I've got to fix that, that's my fault. I'll find a nice place for that on the stream so people can hashtag in and get involved on Twitter. I want to give a shout out. Okay.
Sorry, we've got another match tomorrow.
Yes, definitely watch that.
Streaming.
Tune in, is it 19 BST?
I think so.
I believe it is. Tune in 19 BST tomorrow for We Don't You versus Heroes for their rematch. It could be an exciting one as well. This does mean that only one of the qualifying teams has managed to make it through to the knockout stages. So congratulations to Lies of Destruction, and shout out to them and the lovely interview from last night as well. And I think Frosca made a Twitter account as well, so definitely find that and follow that. I believe I tweeted at him or I retweeted him. You can find it via my Twitter account. Thanks to everyone for watching, because that's what it's all about. I want to give a shout out to everyone who came and saw our stand at the E-Game show in Ankara. We got lots of new players and lots of people had a lot of fun there. Shout out to Turkish player for giving me my first ever Turkish interview, which is the first time for me. I spoke horrific Turkish there, but it was a lot of fun, and you can see my awkward posture and strange response there on that if you speak Turkish. Okay,
oh, well, I watched it anyway, even though I don't speak Turkish.
Even if you don't, it's still a bit of fun. But yeah, basically, just thanks everyone for watching, thanks everyone for playing and stuff, and very good night.
Good night.